Hey, what's up everybody? Alf here, mixing things up. Well, not really. We're doing more Masters Go Battle League. We've changed up our team a little bit. We've changed up the order a little bit. We'll see how this plays out for us. I'm seeing a lot of Giratinas, so I do like the idea of having the Snorlax around and sort of adjusting to the fact that we're seeing many of them in the lead spot. So here's the squad. Wish us luck as we jump back into another set. Yeah. Here we go. Melmetal is the thing I'm most worried about with this team, especially a lead Melmetal, which we do see pretty frequently. But I do think that this team has some interesting play that maybe the last one didn't. And oh my god, a lead Swampert. Swampert is going to be pretty good against us. In fact, it's going to be quite good against us. So my guess is that they're going to go straight Earthquake. Oh, they did bait. I'm going to see if I can get a shield out of them as well. I'm going to switch to the Snorlax here in a sec, but Swampert, not a Pokemon I expected to see. Oh, let's see if we can, oh, we definitely cannot get to another one of those. So we'll have to work at a shield disadvantage here and see what we can see. There's that Melmetal. So they're on Swampert and Melmetal. That is quite the squad they're rocking. I'm expecting to get super powered right away. No, they baited a Rock Slide. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw a shield bait at them, specifically because I think we kind of need to have a chance here. This team is oh nice called bluff there on their part. Again, I'm not shielding any of these. I am gonna throw the Earthquake this time because I don't think I'm gonna have enough. Oh, they Rock Slid again. Interesting. All right, well, let's throw this and see what happens. This is another Pokemon our team is not particularly excited to see. They did not shield. Okay. I'll take it. Odds that this is another Rock Slide? It could be that it's single moved. Every now and then we'll run into something like this that is single moved. Upside, we get switch advantage here. Downside is I don't know how I'm beating the Swampert aside from the fact that it's nearly dead. In fact, that is how we're going to beat the Swampert. The fact that it is nearly dead means that we actually have a chance. They shielded there, so I do have the shield, so we're gonna bring this in here. I don't love the idea of having to shield this, but because Earthquake would be such a problem, which there it is, I'm going to. And then we just have to hope that between Metagross and Dialga, the last Pokemon here, is pretty hopeless against us. That is a pretty good find for us. Specifically because of the fact that it is extremely weak to Dragon Breath. I'm actually going to try and time a little switch here. Because essentially, Shadow Ball is going to do a pretty good pile of damage, and we can't shield it. So what I want to do here is try and get as much damage in with Metagross as we can. Perfect. And I think Meteor Mash is actually going to be good enough here. It does about half of the health on a Giratina. So I think we're going to find a way to win this one. I think they made a misjudge early on not shielding the Swampert, not realizing maybe that the Swampert was going to beat essentially my whole team. I did leave my Metagross in against it, which I think might have been an indicator, or should have been an indicator. And we definitely benefited from the fact that I think that Melmetal was single moved. All right. Want to know? Let's go on to number 2. Efix 111, our next opponent. Let's see if we can, our goal is to get Giratinas switched in to our lead so that we can trap them with Snorlax. That is the plan. That is what we're hoping to do. All right. This is not really the matchup we're looking for necessarily, but it's not a terrible matchup for us. Specifically, what we can do in this matchup is just throw the Earthquake. Like, Thunder is the best move they can throw at us here, which there it is. We're going to throw the Earthquake in return, and we'll see what happens. We get the shield. I'm going to go ahead and switch into our own Dialga here. And we'll see if they just want to try and whittle me down, which I think is what they're going to do. I will shield this. It's certainly possible that maybe Snorlax would have been slightly better here. Or anything might have been slightly better here. I'm not super sure that this was the high the high value line we could have taken. It's possible that we should have yeah, they're not going to shield that. We'll get them dead. My hope is that the Snorlax is going to look real good against maybe the rest of their team. Let's see. Togekiss. That is pretty annoying, but we get to throw an Iron Head at it. And we do still have our Metagross. Well, it'll get the shield. The problem is that the Metagross can only do so much damage here before it's going to die to Charm or Flamethrower. Right? Oh, hello. I believe we can, in fact, win this one. This is what Snorlax is here for. This is absolutely why we have Snorlax. Now, they could have Dragon Pulse. If they have Dragon Pulse, we might be in trouble. Also, if they, like, double boost with Ominous Wind, we might be in trouble. But what I fully expect here is that they're just going to do the best they can. I want to come out of this with a little bit of health and a ton of energy because we do need to do some damage to that Togekiss. I think we need to land a couple Body Slams. So that's the plan. We do still have a shield, so we can definitely shield the charge move that Togekiss is going to have. I know that it takes almost no damage from the Body Slam, but I am going to throw one. I'm just trying to do a little extra damage. We could throw the Earthquake, but that wastes so much energy. See, as you see, it's really doesn't do very much, but we're going to preserve the shield. Again, Dragon Pulse would be the move, but at this point, if they've not thrown a Dragon Pulse, I don't expect that they have it. All right, there's the Togekiss. So we expected this to come in. Now, our way to lose this is that we get charmed down here. That they have enough health to survive these Body Slams. And this is where we'll use that shield. Which they might. We absolutely might lose this one. On the strength of the fact that we just couldn't do enough damage. Because, yeah, we're going to need to do one more Body Slam, I think, to get this thing dead. And it's going to be really tight even with the Giratina, because we're going to be at extremely low life. Like, we're actually going to be within the realm where we die, even to the super, like, immunity that we have to it. Right? Oh, no. No. I think we're going to, yeah. We got killed by Shadow Claw. Well done by my opponent. We probably should have thrown an Earthquake at some point, but I think even if we had done that, we'd have lost the Togekiss. Yeah, I think taking the Thunder early on maybe cost us, but we almost got there. I wish Snorlax, you can run Snorlax with like Outrage or something. It just, you really do need Earthquake or Superpower. And like, this is one of the reasons why I haven't used it a lot. Even though that matchup is amazing, quote unquote, it's still like, it takes forever to win that matchup. So much so that they can usually get out of it. So it's not ideal. Machamp. Funny thing is that, well, Metagross is our Machamp counter. This is actually the best Pokemon we have against Machamp. So that was real fast, so that's going to be a cross shot. My hope is what they do is that they don't shield or anything here. Because the simple fact is that we kind of need this thing to be mostly dead. Because realistically, oh, no, they shielded. For us to have any chance of winning this Machamp needs to die. So I am going to shield. And I think I'm going to be able to get to a Meteor Mash before they get to another Cross Chop. That's kind of where we're at this point. It's going to be tight. Come on. Yes, perfect. I'm hoping they just let it go. I'm hoping they let it go. But if they don't, then they don't. Nope. Oh, we both switched. Well, that was fun. All right. I wasn't expecting them to switch. Focus Blast, the only move I'm worried about, but there's no way that's Focus Blast, right? Side Strike. Side Strike, definitely not a move we're worried about. Wow. That did hit way harder than I expected. I forget that Mewtwo has like a sky-high attack stat. So like even resisted stuff like Side Strike is kind of outrageously powerful. That did way more damage than I expected, though. That's unbelievable. All right, so we get to throw this. The Machamp is still going to be a problem for us, but at the end of the day, we can hopefully do enough damage here. I'm hoping to do enough Dragon Breath damage to sort of make this work, but ow. We're still kind of in an awkward spot. We're still kind of in an awkward spot. Right? Like, I'm just trying to get as much damage on it as possible. I know that that spots them some energy. We're just basically hoping that their last Pokemon is a Giratina. Or anything that dies to Earthquake. Cross Chop. If it's something that dies to Earthquake, like this, although the stupid thing about this is what's kind of obnoxious, is this won't actually get one shot killed by Earthquake. Like, one, we're dead because we're getting iron-headed here. And two, even if we land in an Earthquake, it doesn't die. So, yeah, oh, well, I'm gonna prove that to you. I'm going to prove to you that Earthquake does not, in fact, kill this thing. See? Which to me is kind of a strike against Snorlax to an extent. Is that, you know, that takes forever to get to and you can't do it. I'm more and more coming around to the idea that you might want superpower on your Snorlaxes. We are not finding the Giratinas, and even the one we did find to lock in against our Snorlax, we still lost that fight, so we might need to get creative with our team comp here in a little bit, because these teams are just not really doing the job for us right now. Let's see. Oh, come on. We've got another Machamp lead, so that's great. Again, our hope is that they're definitely they should have thrown a Cross Chop by now. So I'm getting the sense that they might have either Dynamic Punch or Close Combat, both of which hit a whole lot harder. Cross Chop. Nope, they have Cross Chop as well. Fine. But since they shielded first, I can match that shield and feel pretty good about it. I think I can take one of these and get to another Meteor Mash. Or we're gonna lag out. Unfortunately, the lag there was not great for us. I am gonna shield and throw because again we need this thing to die. So my hope is that what they do is that they decide that this is not worth sticking around for. All right, well, it's very, very close to dead. And they have no shields, so we get to Iron Head this Togekiss. If this was their designated Giratina counter, it's less good when shields are down. Obviously, you know, that still worked out pretty okay for them, but obviously, like, they have to throw this move too. So, yeah, we're just sort of hoping the Snorlax finds a matchup in the back it likes. That's the reality here, is that, and again, we'll just do that. And I'm hoping the last Pokemon's Giratina. Machamp dies. And what do we got in the back? Nope, we've got a Snorlax mirror match. Are you ready? Are you ready for the Snorlaxing? If they've got superpower, we're gonna lose this. That's the truth. I hope they don't have superpower. Well, maybe we'll lose this. Body Slam. Okay. Interesting. This is gonna be something, y'all. We're gonna be here a while. Oh lordy. Let's see what you got. Body Slam. My understanding is that Body Slam is the better move, essentially. It's higher DPE. Earthquake will do a whole lot more damage, but Body Slam is going to do higher DPE, so... I'm going to throw the Earthquake now and hope that it kills them. Shields are down. Let's see how much damage this does. Oh, we graded it? Oh, no. That's not good. We got some screen lag and did not hit all of our bubbles. They're still body slamming. That was weird. This has been a far from clean battle here. There's the body slam again. That feels like it did. Wait, what is going on? I'm not super sure I understand what's happening right now. But we are gonna lose, I believe. Are we gonna lose the lick? Nope. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Oh man, what a slugfest. Bye. Oh boy, that was something, was it not? Was it not? Are you not entertained? All right, I think we have a chance. We have a chance of going 3-2 here. All we need is an opponent to cooperate and maybe not lead a Machamp against us. Maybe not lead the Machamp against us again. That would be nice. That would be super nice to not have a Machamp lead. So let's see. DSL 0905. Let's have somebody play into our plan for once. Maybe play into our plan for once. Nope, there's a Melmetal. I don't hate this matchup, is my honest answer. Because Superpower does not do that much damage to us. Like, it really doesn't. And obviously we one-shot them with Earthquake. So, let's see what they do here. They gonna fall for the bait? Nope, they're gonna shield. And I'm just hoping they're superpowering us, frankly. Because once these debuffs start flowing... Yeah, superpower. I mean, it hurts, but it's not... It's not the tragically bad. I'll match your shield here. Let's see what they do. Oh. Well, if this next one's also a superpower. Yep, there it is. At this point, Meteor Mashes are going to do a lot of damage. I know Earthquake is the better move here, but like... I mean... 1, they're shielding. And 2... Alright, well, we get to land a Meteor Mash against this thing. So... Obviously, we get to bring the Snorlax in. I'll even switch that out. It doesn't have a lot of health on it, but this is a much better place to be. Because we've chipped that damage in with Meteor Mash, I can actually lick this thing down. And if the Melmetal comes back, no Dragon Pulse, no Dragon Pulse. Okay, perfect. If it comes back, then we'll have an Earthquake ready to go for it. But you really almost want to start the Giratina matchup by chipping in damage, because otherwise you just don't do enough. Like, they'll be able to get out of this matchup because they're immune to Body Slam. Which is kind of obnoxious. All right, you bringing back the Melmetal? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What's your plan? Yep, there it is. And then we get to throw the Earthquake. This will kill it pretty easily. There we go. And then their last Pokemon is perfect. So we'll get to another Earthquake. Again, Earthquake not lethal, but it's enough for us to Earthquake them. And then we can switch to our own Dialga and Dragon Breath them down before anything bad happens. And even if they did say get to like a Draco Meteor, we're still on a shield. So, which they won't. So, all right, hey, we got it. That last one actually felt like a well-played game for us, so sweet. Thanks everybody for watching. If you're enjoying our content, do us a solid, hit that like and subscribe button for us to help us grow our channel. Let me know in the comments what teams you're using, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.